The sun beat down, a relentless golden anvil forging the dusty landscape of the American Old West. Clint Barton, in a slightly modified duster, his bow slung comfortably across his back, squinted at the horizon. Beside him, a figure in a classic Western getup, two gleaming revolvers holstered low, adjusted his Stetson. "Thought you'd be missing your fancy city lights by now, Hawkeye," the two-gun kid drawled, a wry smile playing on his lips. Clint just chuckled, a sound that seemed to blend surprisingly well with the creak of saddle leather and the whisper of the prairie wind. "Actually, kid," he replied, drawing an arrow from his quiver with practiced ease, "this quiet, it's a different kind of loud. And believe it or not, it's exactly where I need to be." This wasn't a dream, nor was it some elaborate training exercise. This was the wild, surprising, and truly unforgettable reality for Hawkeye, Clint Barton, an Avenger who, for a brief and wondrous period, traded alien invasions for cattle rustlers and cosmic rays for six-shooters. It's a story that perfectly encapsulates the boundless imagination of the Marvel Universe, proven that its heroes aren't confined to just one time or indeed one genre. Our tale begins, as many grand Marvel narratives do, with a monumental threat. The very fabric of time was unraveling, pulled apart by the insidious machinations of Kang the Conqueror. To stop him, the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes, found themselves flung across history, battling Kang's forces in various eras. One such era, pivotal to our story, was the rugged, untamed frontier of the Old West. It was there, amidst the dusty saloons and sun-baked canyons, that the Avengers discovered they weren't alone in their fight. The Marvel Universe, in its sprawling magnificence, had its own cohort of legendary Western heroes: the lightning-fast Rawhide Kid, the enigmatic Phantom Rider, the resourceful Kid Colt, and of course the celebrated, quick-drawing two-gun kid, Matt Hawk. They were a diverse, formidable group, each a legend in their own right, and together they formed an unlikely yet incredibly potent alliance with the time-displaced Avengers. Imagine, if you will, Captain America's shield deflecting bullets alongside the two-gun kid's precise shots, Iron Man's repulsor blasts illuminating a nighttime skirmish as Ghost Rider's fiery steed galloped past. And amongst it all, Hawkeye, with his unparalleled archery skills, found himself perfectly at home. His arrows, silent and deadly, were just as effective against Kang's futuristic weaponry as any laser or blaster. He moved with an almost primal grace, the open plains and the untamed spirit of the West seemingly resonating deep within him. The adventure was a whirlwind of temporal paradoxes, thrilling shootouts, and heroic sacrifices. Eventually, as is often the case with the Avengers, Kang was defeated. The timeline, though scarred, began to knit itself back together. The moment came for the Avengers to return to their own time, to their sprawling modern cities, their cutting-edge technology, and their cosmic responsibilities. But as the temporal portal shimmered open, a strange quiet descended upon the small, dust-choked town where the heroes had gathered. Clint Barton, Hawkeye, stood apart from his teammates, his gaze lingering on the two-gun kid. He had fought side by side with Mad Hawk, not just as allies, but a duo, their complementary skills making them a formidable force. There was a raw honesty to the two-gun kid, a clear sense of purpose, unburdened by the complexities and multidimensional threats that constantly plagued the modern Avengers. And so, in a decision that surprised even his closest teammates, Hawkeye made a choice. He wouldn't step through that portal. He would stay. It was a brief departure from the team, a deeply personal sabbatical. His teammates, perhaps understanding something of the weariness that sometimes settled upon even the mightiest heroes, offered a respectful, if slightly bewildered farewell. And so, Hawkeye, the archer from the 21st century, became the two-gun kid's partner, dedicating himself to protecting the innocent and upholding justice in the untamed landscape of the Old West. His life there was different. The threats were smaller in scale, perhaps, but no less immediate or dangerous. bank robbers, cattle thieves, corrupt sheriffs. These were the villains he now faced. He traded the high-stakes diplomacy of alien empires for the quiet dignity of a cowboy defending his ranch. He honed his skills not just with the bow, but with the subtle art of tracking, riding, and living off the land. He learned from Matt, and in turn, Matt learned from him about strategy, about the unexpected ways a trick arrow could solve a problem, about the unwavering dedication of a true hero. It was a period of introspection and simpler purpose for Clint. Away from the constant glare of global media and the crushing weight of cosmic responsibility, he found a different kind of freedom. He wasn't just Hawkeye the Avenger, he was a man helping his friend, standing for what was right, one dusty town at a time. This bizarre and memorable storyline, often recalled with a shake of the head and a fond smile by longtime fans, served as a powerful testament to the sheer breadth of the Marvel Universe. It proved that the adventures of Earth's mightiest heroes could indeed cross not just space, but any genre or time period, from the sprawling cosmic epics to the gritty, timeless tales of classic westerns. Ultimately, Hawkeye did return to his own time, to the Avengers, changed by his experience. But the echoes of that time in the saddle, the lessons learned under the vast star-strewn skies of the Old West, undoubtedly stayed with him. It was a unique chapter, a quiet heroicism amidst the thunderous battles, and a beautiful reminder that even our most celebrated heroes sometimes need to journey far from home to truly find themselves. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other surprising corners of the Marvel Universe are waiting to be explored by our favorite heroes? And what unexpected choices might they make when faced with a path less traveled? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this incredible adventure. Did you know about Hawkeye's stint in the Old West? What other bizarre Marvel crossovers would you like to see explored? Share your comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more journeys into the incredible tapestry of comic book history. Until next time, keep exploring and keep believing in the boundless possibilities of storytelling.